Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to get God's Word. Now I was looking at my Bible as usual and I tried to come up with the best scripture to give out today. So we're going to go with the topic. So it says, I want to look up this word to see if I pronounce it right because I'm not sure. So I do want to do that. I think it says, let's see, Google. I want to make sure I'm saying it right 100%. So okay. So, knowing God doesn't make the opposition disappear. It just means that no battle is too difficult to win with his strength. So, I'm not sure what they mean, but I'm going to try to see if I can, break it down to where y'all can get it because I don't know what it means for real. But I'm going to try my very best to make it make sense. So, what I was to say? So no better that you up against, he can't help you like fight through. Whether it's I don't know what you guys are battling. It may be cancer, it may be, you know, just like a fear that you can't really get over. Like say like you have a fear of like meeting new people or something. Like you don't know if you'll be able to go and talk to different people, but you can because God is with you through that battle that you're fighting, that you're up against. Like, say you had a bad friendship, and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to get close to anybody else. Because I'm like that at times. Like, I want to meet new people, but what I have experienced in life and went through life, like, I went through so much of life. It's like making friends now, I feel like it's not for me, but I want it to be for me. So it's like, I have a fear of meeting new people now because it's like, I don't know if these people are genuine or if they're really who they say they are. Like they could say like, "Oh, I'm here for you," and not be here for me for like people like that. That's the reason why I'm scared to like go out here and meet new people. But then again, I don't want to have that fear. And God is with you with whatever you're up against or wherever you're dealing with. Or it cannot be making friends and seeing new people. It could be like something serious like cancer, like I said, something dealing with cancer. Like it may be to a point where you have that going on and you just feel like you alone, but whole time you're not. Or it can be like you got like a surgery or something done and you feel like say you have to get surgery on both your legs. You feel like this battle is too tough for you to be in, and you like, I don't have the strength, but God has that strength for you. So He's giving you His strength to fight through, depression, anxiety, not being able to walk, having fear. Like God is not a fear. So that's why we don't need to be afraid of to do anything. Like me personally, it's the stuff that I'm afraid to do. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I go make that fear is like I feel like I'm not gonna accomplish that fear because I feel so scared to do it. But then again, I have to understand that no matter what battle I'm up against, like it says, it's not too difficult for God to come through it, come through it with you because He know how that battle is, and He been through that same battle that you're experiencing today. Like He been through battles where it was cancer involved. He been through battles where it was heartbreak involved. All of that, like everything that you go through is like not nothing that He missed out on. So He knows exactly how you feel going through whatever it is you're going through. Like I said, I can't see far ahead. That's why I said I don't really know what anybody is dealing with. But what I can tell you is that whatever it is, He's going to give you the strength to fight through it. So, but me personally, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. I've battled with a lot of stuff. Not so much like depression and anxiety like other people they deal with it. I don't mean to talk about that, but I don't battle depression and anxiety. I don't battle those things, but I do get sad and I do feel like, nobody's here. But at the end of the day, God reminds me that people are here for you. And if you're not comfortable with something, which I'm not comfortable with, expressing my feelings sometimes. Sometimes I just be want to get away from people. Sometimes I'll be wanting to tell people. Sometimes I just don't. That's just me. But at the end of the day, whatever battle I'm up against and whatever battle you're up against, it's nothing too hard that He can't just come through and help you out. Because even if that person is not understanding what battle you're up against, he understands it. That's why he's working out for you. Yeah, you probably tried to find a solution. Like you probably tried to talk to therapist about your battle, and maybe that therapist didn't give you the help you needed. That's why I said, me personally, like talking to a therapist about stuff that I battled with or went through in life, it's like I just feel like one side of me is saying like, okay, I can go talk to the therapist about, something difficult that I went through that I feel like nobody else will understand. But I feel like, again, the other side telling me like, you gonna talk to this therapist, and this therapist ain't never been through what you been through in life. Like, I've been through so much, and I know a lot of people say I don't look like it because of the way that I carry myself and I smile a lot, so they don't think that I've really been through nothing. But no, I've been through stuff too. I just don't talk. I don't tell people what I go through unless I'm close to you and I don't bring it to the end. Like, I stopped doing that when I graduated high school, which was 8 years now. I stopped doing that. Like, I just stopped, telling people what I was up against or that. Like, I hid that for so long now, and it's been 8 years since I've stopped doing that. So, like I said, it'll be 9 next year. It's just certain stuff I feel like, you know, people wouldn't understand for me because I'm very emotional. So I feel like whatever I go against, or whatever happens to me, like I feel like it's that serious. And when I talk to people about it, the reaction I get from them, they don't get the reaction. They don't do the same thing. They'll act the same. They'll act the same as if I would act. Like they're not emotional as me. They don't get how I feel. None of those things. So it's like I can't really vent to them and have them feel how I feel, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to understand you except for God. He knows exactly what you're up against. He knows exactly what you feel. That's why I said I would rather talk to him before I ever go talk to somebody else, because every time I think about it, I just had these feelings, or these, like, I see stuff before it happens. So I have like these visions, and they be showing me like, you talk to them, but they still not getting what you say. Like, they hear you all day long. Yes, a person can hear you, but are they going to fix the situation you're up against? Are there? Because some people might not have been through, you know, being bullied before. Um, None of those things, so they would never know how to, give advice on that. They have to really experience stuff that you went through in order to give you advice on it. Me personally, I think that'd be best for them to experience that. If they had a popular lifestyle, and what I mean by popular lifestyle was they had a life where they never was teased, everybody liked them, everybody was like a friend to them, everybody wanted to be around them. Those type of people, they're not going to be able to relate to you. Those who've been against your battle, like something that you dealt with before, they'll be able to understand. Me, I've been through bullying. I know how that feels. I've been through it, but I still didn't let it stop me from, you know, going to school, living a life, doing what I have to do at the end of the day. Because yeah, they were around. You can't stop a bully, but what you can do is stop yourself from doing harmful things to yourself. And I know a lot of people, they will kill themselves because they feel like they can't fight that battle, and they feel like no one really cares for them. But at the end of the day, you're committing something that you can never get back. Because once you in your life, it's over with. You can't come back to earth, because let's say you ended your life is the time where God is finna step in. So you ended your life by the time God was getting ready to work on your situation. So that's why you have to be mindful about what you're doing. And that's why I never been the type to really commit suicide, but I have been, sad, and I feel like God wasn't there for me. But to pick up a knife or just say I want to die because so much is going on, it's just crazy. Like, no, I wouldn't say nothing like that, because your words are powerful. And, if you speak death upon you or upon anybody, it shall happen, because that's a very powerful thing to say. That's why I don't say stuff like that. And you never know what can happen. That's why I don't speak like that. That's why I don't be around people that speak like that, because at the end of the day, your words are powerful. So if you're going through a situation now in your life, what I can say is that if you want to talk to a therapist and you feel like it is best for you to talk to a therapist, then go right ahead. Me personally, I don't feel like that'll do anything for me. Have I had thoughts about talking to a therapist again since this is the new year 2024? Yes, I have. But then again, I'm like, okay, um, if I put myself in that position to talk to a therapist, I need someone that will really, really go, like, really went through bullying like me, that really has disability like me, that really would, like, you know, feel the way I feel. So if that therapist cannot understand how I feel, or been through what I've been through in life, because a lot of people ain't been through what you've been through in life, like I said. So they not gonna understand your story. But sharing your story is nothing wrong with it. But if that person has not felt the pain that you felt, and they don't know what it feels like to, be bullied or be have a disability or none of these things, they don't know how I feel. Why would I waste my time talking to them for if they're not gonna understand it? And I have talked to people that don't have a disability. I have talked to people that haven't been bullied before. I have. So I'm not going to say that I haven't, but it's the fact. I'm telling you my business. Are you going to sit here and listen, or are you going to judge me? Because people can listen to you all day long. And that's another reason why I hide what I go through anyway. I'll tell people what I'm up against, because once you tell somebody what you up against or what you're dealing with, especially if they're supposed to be your friend or something, they would make it out of a joke, or they would go tell somebody. Like, I could tell when somebody is like talking about me, because like if we get off the phone and I feel some a real feeling, I'm not supposed to feel a weird feeling when we hang up the phone. I'm not supposed to feel a weird feeling when I leave out of your car or I leave out of your apartment. I'm not supposed to feel a weird energy at all. I'm supposed to feel like, okay, I could tell my friend this. Okay, I could tell this person is, without making it seem like I feel weird for telling you how I feel, like, stuff like that. So when I go to God, I don't feel like when I visit God and I tell him my issues about what I'm dealing with in life, about stuff I don't say through YouTube. When I tell God, I don't feel like, okay, well, he finna go tell somebody. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. But like I said, people, like I said, I'm not telling no one not to go to a therapist. I'm just saying, when I talk to people, I feel like they go back and they tell somebody else. When I talk to God, I don't feel like that. So that's why I personally look at God as my best advocate to go to, whatever I deal with. But at the end of the day, that may not be for you. What's for you is what's for you. And I would never tell you, how to live your life. But I'm just saying, I won't go talk to nobody, because at the end of the day, I know my comforter spot is God, and I know that He is not gonna go run and tell nobody. Oh well, she told me this, how she been feeling. This, she told me this, she told me that. I'm not gonna have to worry about if he gonna go back and tell nobody nothing, because I know whatever I say to God stay between me and Him. It's not going to nobody else. It's going to Him and Him only. It ain't going to, you know, um, what I want to say, Maria, Brittany, Cynthia, who else I want to say? It's not going to none of these people. It's staying with the Lord. So, whatever battle you up against, He can help you win it, because His strength is much stronger than ours. You think your strength is strong. No, your strength is not strong. Your strength is only strong because it comes from the Lord. The Lord Himself is really stronger than you. What you fight, what you don't have the energy to do, He has all the energy. He has all that you would need, and that you would that you would need. All the stuff that you need, God has it. So at the end of the day, call on Him when you're feeling weak. Call on Him when you feel like you can't really like do this thing we call life. Like when you feel like life is just throwing everything at you, like heartbreak, depression, anxiety, rape, molestation, all this stuff. He just throwing it, just throwing at you. God is, ask Him for the strength. Ask Him for the strength to fight through all that depression, all that anxiety. When you ask Him for the strength, He's basically taking all your worries off you, all your concerns off you. Everything you were so worried about, He's taking it from you, because He like, this is my child. It says, according to the Bible, God did not put you on earth to worry about anything. Instead, He wants you to pray and give it to Him. So we're going to pull that up too, because I feel like this really needs to be said. Don't worry, just pray. So something like that. Yeah. Philippians 4 and 6 and 7, it says, don't worry about anything. Instead of pray about everything. Tell God what you need and tell Him what you're thankful for, all that He's done. Then you experience God's peace. So God's going to give you God is going to give you peace. Once you give him your worries and your concerns about everything, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's about school. I don't care if it's about that boy you've been talking to. I don't care if it's about that girl. Whatever it is that you're worried about, that you're anxious about, you feel like you can't, you feel like you need to talk to him or whatever it is, tell God. He will make a way for you to talk to him, or he will make a way that stuff can happen for you, because God can make a way out of anything, no matter how dark your situation is, no matter how long it's been, he still can make a way out of it. And people be saying like God can't make a way out of things. Yes, he can. God is real. He's very real. He's alert. He's alive, and he knows what's going on. So if you guys, I'm so sorry I messed it up. I'm just trying to make y'all see that you don't have to worry about anything. God is going to give you the strength to fight through this thing called life, and he gives you his strength. Somebody give me their strength to fight through this thing called life. Baby, give it all to me, because I need your strength. I'm alone. I can't do it. So, Lord, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But no, for real, I can't do this thing we call life without you, Lord. So I need you every second of the day. Regardless, I need you every second of the day. I can't fight it. I don't care how pretty I look for y'all. I don't care how much my get ready to me. I look good. And at the end of the day, I need the Lord. At the end of the day, I cry too. At the end of the day, I be sad too. Just because I get on camera and be, hey, loves, don't mean I wasn't crying. Don't mean I wasn't doing on that. I need God's strength to get me through everything that I go through. Everything. So that's why he said, don't worry about anything. That means everything on this earth, don't worry about it. I don't care if the doctor report said you gonna die within 5 days. Don't worry about it, because you're not gonna die within 5 days. You want to know why? Because you serve God. He's not gonna let nothing happen to you within 5 days. What he will let happen to you is going to be good. He's not gonna let anything bad happen to you. The doctor can tell you, oh, you're not gonna be cancer. You'll be cancer by tonight, by 11 o'clock at night. Oh. Why? Because you didn't sit up and worry about it. God don't want you to worry about anything. Nothing on this earth is nothing for you to worry about, to cry over, to do none of that. He said, don't worry about nothing. Instead of prayer, everything. Tell God what you need him to do. Tell him what you need him to do. He's listening to you. And then it says, then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. So after you give God your worries and your concerns, and you let him to go fight your battles for you, he's going to be amazed. He's going to be like, see, I handled this situation for you. See, you ain't stressed out no more. See, everything working out for you. Why? Because you gave it to me. You didn't worry about it. And if you're in a difficult time, play gospel music. That really would show God, like, okay, she's trusting me. You're playing gospel music. You're telling yourself, even if because sometimes I got to tell myself at the end of the day, God heard me. Everything working out for me. I tell y'all this all the time. God working out for me. God hear me. God doing this. God doing this. God doing this. God doing that. The devil will get mad. He will stop attacking you. But you have to speak that over your life. You have to tell yourself at the end of the day, you are wanted here. Do not end your life because of a battle that you're going through. Do not. You are wanted here. You are wanted here. You love. You're important. I want you here. I need you here to watch my YouTube videos. I want you to be here. I don't want you to die because you're depressed and you're worried and concerned. No. Don't do it. You have a purpose on this earth that you still need to fulfill. What you gone that desperately hurt me, and I don't have to know you. I don't have to even see you. You ending your life would hurt me, especially if you're subscribed to my channel. Would hurt me at the end of the day. It would hurt me. So don't do it. Remember, don't worry about anything. Pray for everything. And God is going to work it out for you. No battle that you're up against, God cannot fight. Okay? Just know that. Y'all see my hand right here? Y'all think I'll be worried about my hand? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Because at the end of the day, God has my hand. He knows that it hurts me. He knows that I want it better. He knows that I want to feel better. Am I in pain now? No, I'm not. But when I am in pain, I call on God. Yeah, I take my medicine, but at the end of the day, God is more powerful than that. So know that God is more powerful with whatever you're dealing with. God is not, it's never a time where He's not worried about you. So I'm not gonna make the video no longer than it needs to be. But I hope you guys just got a word from this. I really, really tried to give y'all a word. And I just don't want y'all to go through life worried about nothing. Please don't go through life worried about anything. And I'm so serious right now. Don't go in life worried about nothing. Because God really cares for you and He really loves you. And I hope you guys know that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, comment, like, and subscribe here so you can get more of God's word and I can feed you the word of God. And you can go through the rest of your week and have a wonderful week. I love you all. Stay positive. Please stay positive. I love you all. Bye, loves.